So let's start. Nice to meet you again. Yeah, it's pretty sure it works well. Cool. I see a new faces here for me, new. So glad to see you. I hope you will enjoy this design part or maybe the front-end part. Okay. What we're going to do today. First, I want to share with you some new theory materials from our module 2. And after this, we will practice a bit. So I will show you example how to create design for card in Figma and other cool stuff maybe. And after this, we will switch into your homework project review. And so this is a plan for today. Okay, let's move. Today, I want to tell you about the landing page because this is your second assignment. This will be your second assignment, so you need to know some theory about how to create a landing page. And I want to tell you, I want to say a couple of words what landing page is. So landing page, we need to like describe this concept because landing page and website, it's something different because landing page consists of only one page, and landing page creates for specific purpose, like tell a story about your project, or about your service, about product, whatever. But a multi-page website, it's Teams. Okay, so let me maybe just draw a simple image what landing page is. So landing page is like one page, this footer, header, and content, this section. And another example, it's like multi-page website with different pages. So you can go from different pages to different pages and explore content, but landing page consists only from only one page. But we will see. Okay, what we need to do to create a successful landing page. You have, if I'm not mistaken, a theory about design research in Canvas. So before you start, you need to gather as much information as possible, because as we remember from our previous lesson, design is not about like art or something. Design is about solving problems. So to solve problems, you need some data to figure out what is the best solution will be. How we can gather this information. So let's say you want to create a website for your company or for another company, whatever. So you can, first of all, speak with business owners and sales team and support teams. These three entity, let's say, speak directly with customers, and they will provide you as much information as possible. Also, you can analyze customer feedback. It's very often you can see these samples of this type of feedback, like in review under some pages. So this is a very common thing. Or you can do market research. So just go to Google or ChatGPT and analyze what type of another project exists on the market. Also, every business have competitors. So if you are going to create some website for a specific company, let's say, I don't know, sports and delivery and so on. So you can go to the web and analyze what competitors do, what they do well, and what thing you can improve to stand out from competitors. Also, you can find real users and speak with them. So you can conduct like simple interview, meet with these people and talk about their problems and gather this information. You can find industry experts and talk with them. So let's say like influencers, let's say. Or you can go to the social media and see what people write under the pages of company and gain some insights from this. This is how we can conduct the design research before the design. Also, we need to understand, we talked about this on our previous lesson about target audience. So we need to understand who is our client, who will use your product, your website, your mobile application. And you can just go one by one and gather and write down this data, like typical gender, age, needs, values, problems, doubts, and expectation. Okay, let's move to the next section. In general, landing page consists from different sections. Each section's created on purpose to describe some part of the story. On this slides, you can see. So we start with hero section. This is a first thing that people will see on your web. And the purpose of this section is grab attention. We will talk a bit later about this. The next section need to increase interest. So once we have this attention, we need to increase this interest and move our users to desired action. Also, we have a trust section because people don't believe what company says, but they believe in real people opinions. So we need to provide some examples of real users and build this trust. And also the final section is the most important one. So in final section, we lead our users to action. It could be like sign up, or buy or whatever. Let me move this one. Okay, let's break down this concept of grab attention. This is, you can see on these slides, examples of hero section. And you see that they are pretty simple, but all of them have elements that highlight the main message, like text, bold text, prominent with key message. Also, very on the first one, you can see like some stunning image that also trying to grab your attention. And subheadings describes the details about and support the key message, and a button, because if people already decided to do something, they need to place, and we need to show them the easiest way to do this, like get started. For instance, here we have also another button, but this button is very small. Okay, let's move to the next one. The second section, so we move from this one to this. Helps us hold a user's interest. On this section, usually we highlight our benefits and maybe the most important features, showcase our product, and describes our advantages. also we can show our users a step-by-step guide. So how to use your product, let's say, and support this information with some facts, like our product is top 1 on the market or something like this. So here we have examples. Pretty clear, I guess. So how it works, yes, and the user can see the video with description. And here we have like on the second example, we have cards with clear steps like this you can do with our product, this kind of things. Testimonials. This is about trust. Now all landing page trying to support the key message with this like social proof thing, like testimonials or customers feedback or something like this. You can see this example how Webflow support and build trust with their users. Let's move to the next one, and the last one, call to action. I guess this is the most important one. So we grab attention of user, then we show our benefits and hold the interests. Then we support this with some facts and testimonials, and finally we lead our user and to some action. In this case, our purpose of the landing page is to gain as much subscribers as possible, and they lead to this input field and trying to grab emails from their users or connects. So it's also the way how we can catch the user. So provide this contact button or email address input fields. Okay, let's move to the next one. So this is a summary. So how to make a cool landing page, cool and useful and successful, I would say. We need to grab attention, hold interest, build trust, and encourage action. This is 4 steps that lead us to successful landing page. Maybe some questions? No?
Is it real?
Oh, yeah, better use real feedback from users, obviously, but some company. Huh?
If it's new one, you said so. No cost.
Yeah, some company use like mock-up feedback, but this is not good way. Better like put real users, but it could be your friends or your business colleagues and so on. It better than fake user review. So yes, but some company like do this fake review. I guess it's not fair to customer, but it is what it is. Yes. Oh, this is a cool one. Every landing page built not randomly, not with like custom components, but with some UI elements. Each of them like help us to do some action on our website. Now I want to show you the examples. Here we have the website component gallery. I recommend you to visit this website. Maybe I will show you how it works, but this link, I don't know, maybe in present mode it doesn't work, but I will show you later. Okay. This is example of different types of elements. So this is well like structured website, and you can see. So we have like avatar, so button, for instance, breadcrumbs that helps us to navigate. Also we have cards, checkboxes. You need to like pick up the right elements depending on your on the purpose of your landing page. But you definitely will use button like cards and so on. Buttons encourage users to do some action. Card help us to organize some information in a useful and clear way. Like breadcrumbs, it's like navigation, like arrows and or something helps the user to go through product and achieve their goal. And we have a lot of other types of UI elements. So I will share with you this link. This is very interesting, like universe of components, building blocks of your website. So better to know this because if you don't really, if you know what you will use, it's speed up your working process. And another interesting topic for today is visual hierarchy. This is very one of the, I guess, important design principles because it helps us to manage users' attention and lead them to go to the goals. Every user subconsciously like ask themselves this question when they come to some new websites. So what's going here? You don't know, and you need to quickly understand what happened. How is this useful for me? And why do I need this? This you need to keep in mind these three questions when you designing your future product, and this helps you to build the website very clear for your possible customers because these questions like the most important. And let's see a couple of examples of how the visual hierarchy works. So you can see on this animation how our like point of view changing depending on the size of elements. So we switch from this man to the phone and so on. And on example on the right, we can see how they use font size. So you just see this clear big message, all natural chocolate bars. And around this key message, you can see small like text that supports maybe this key message, but they use in this design size like in the most, I guess, clear way. Okay, color and contrast. We use colors not only for decorations, but to increase readability of our products and for highlighting the most important part of our website. Again, you can see on the GIF how our like perception of this color is changing depending on the background. So we move from white to dark mode, and our attention also changing from the red to blue. This how like dark and light theme works. And this is a good example of how contrast works. And also we have here example of the website with this like pink buttons, and you need to have just a few seconds to understand what you need to do. Start a trial. This is very prominent button, and its buttons stand out from the other elements of this website. So color is a crucial part of your design because if you use colors properly, you can like lead your users very quickly to the point. Perspective. This is an example of how perspective works. On the left image, you can see some like mess because all the layers of these images place at the same level. But on the right image, you can see if we like will add some depth into this, the fresh recipes like will stand out, and it help us to build like this perspective. It happened very often because maybe you know like parallax effect or something. It help us to create like stunning visual animation on the in hero section, or highlight like in this example the main part. So perspective is a very useful thing if you need this like to highlight something on your website. Also important part, patterns. In general, people if we so I guess you know, but people don't read every word on this website, on every website. People just scan the website and trying to find the most important information, because if you read every word, it takes a very long time. So in general, we can define like two main patterns. Sorry for this Z. I guess we need to change in something different, but it is what it is. So in general, people like scan the website like this, like the button with the letter, and this so our attention move from left, from top left to top right, then go through the website and finally reach this buy button. This pattern mainly used for simple website with like big images, white space, and so on. But instead of the right example, it's like F pattern. And in this case, our users' attention, move line by line. So we read the first sentence, then we just move to the next and next and next. So this pattern better use for website with big amount of text and or content. So we need to just understand how the users will go through our website and put the right element into the right place. Typefaces or fonts. It's obviously one of the most crucial part of every website. And the fonts I like this right example. You can see how the fonts works. So Slack use this big font for highlight the main message, and then in the smallest describe the details. So we can play with fonts. This is a common like phrase. Play with fonts from and use size and weight of fonts. On the left image, you can see examples. This tiny but big font, and the last one small but bold. And you can like see how differently they catch our attention. Okay, move to the next one. Spacing and texture. Spacing, another very important principle of visual hierarchy. You can see also an example how they use the space around the elements. So this part is stands out, but this also very clear, and we can we can see clearly examples of this product because they have a free space around them. But instead of this, let's say, yes, when we have cluttered background or something, it's hard to recognize what happened on such type of website if we have a very a lot of elements at the same place. So when we design in a website, in our case landing page, we need to keep in mind this principle and use white space properly. Okay, let's move. Another principle. This is about balance and symmetry. Left example. We see how well balanced this image and this website, and it feels like stable. The right part equal like the left equal right part. So if we divide this website into two sides, they will be similar, but instead of left image, we have here like this artistic, I would say, example of like this principle, like balance and symmetry. It's also this just another way to show your product or elements on your website, because it depends on purpose on your website. So in this symmetrical balance mainly used for like sites, corporate websites or some serious website. But if you are going to create something creative, let's say it could be agency or something, you can choose this type of balance when you like breaking the rule, but it also could work because it highlights your artistic and imaginary, I guess. Alignment, another principle. This is about order of the elements on your website. On the left example, you can see well organized structure in a grid, like use like this left sidebar and every elements ordered in a column and the rows. It increases the readability of every elements. And on the right example, we can see like these columns. It's also very clear and understandable for users. Okay, move to the next one. Proximity. This is about of grouping elements. Similar elements that grouped together feels like the same. You can see on the example with this burger how our like perception of the elements changing when we put it together. It feels like one message, but if we break this grouping, it's very hard to understand what happened on this picture. Okay, and yes, I guess you know about this. This is like a golden ratio rule, which help us to create like well balanced websites or product. You can just use 1 and 3 rule. So this one, yep, I don't know what to say about this. This is just a rule. So instead of creating something divided into similar part, better align elements, like using this rule, as you can see on this example with Mercedes, and it feels much better than similar part. Cool. Finally, we reach this summary. So just to remind how we can use this principle skillfully. So we need to focus on important and use properly size, contrast, colors, and others principle. And we need to keep in mind what is the purpose of our design, and we need to remember what our target audience is. Okay. Cool. Okay, let's move to the practical part and what I want to share with you. First of all, let me make it bigger, not this way, but this way. Okay. I want to share with you a couple of examples of real project, because on our previous lesson we started to doing like practical something like we started from CV. Today you will start creating maybe landing page, but I want to share with you some examples of real projects, just to show you how the real projects looks like in Figma. And I picked up a couple of examples of project that our company worked, I guess. So you can see how it looks. Yeah, so there are a lot of sections, a lot of elements, a lot of different like not notes and so on. Yeah, it's loading. I want to pay attention to pay your attention that everything organized in pages. Use this thing. You can create page and divide your working process into pieces. It will help you to keep all things organized and clearly, because if you will do in all your work in one page, it could be cluttered. So yeah. Also, you have, if I'm not mistaken, in your assignment, the part which called wireframes. I want to share with you example of wireframes. So how it looks like. It's just you can see this is simple representation of the future design, but with elements, but without color. It helps us to understand the logic of each application. In our case, like it's a travel application for travelers, let's say. And when we build this design, firstly, we need to understand the logic. Yes, what amount of screens do we need? What users can do on each screen, and so on. This is the purpose of wireframes. So let's go through it just to example. So we have here these errors, and we move from one screen to another and build the whole flow of this application. You can see this enormous amount of screens. This like how typical real project looks like. Then the design also ordered in a section, organized in a section. So we will we discussed in our previous lesson this functionality of Figma, like section helps us to keep every part of our design separately and clearly. Yeah, this is like example of how designs in real projects look like. There are a lot of screens. You can see like examples how it looks like. And separately we keep some elements. Separately we keep user research artifacts. You can follow this structure. I mean, when you will do your assignment, you can also divide your work into section and keep things separately. Okay, what this is another example of real work. I mentioned it in my first presentation. This is application that helps you to send pictures of your friends or families, whatever. And this is how it looks inside, not in App Store, but in the designs. Yeah, I guess it's can help you to like figure out how to organize your work. Yeah. Something like this. Okay. Can close this one. And now, so we have here our first classwork. Pay attention, I created next page with today's classwork. And today we will practice to create the cards, like this one or this one. You can choose anyone. And also I copy the sections, and you can use your own sections in a page too. Okay, before you start, I want to another question. Do you use components and after layouts? You have, if I'm not mistaken, I put it into the description, of course, in syllabus, links in module 1 about components and after layouts. This is a feature of Figma.
I use component like
Mhm.
times like
Okay.
not that way layout because our task was to copy and I tried to copy like pixel perfect and
Mhm.
like help me.
Yes, that's very useful. Okay, we didn't discuss it in our previous lesson, so I will show you how to use components and what the benefits of this feature, and also I will show you how to use auto layout feature properly. Cool. Okay, let's start from the components. Here we have like card. It could be music player or something. Here we have card and how the components work, components feature. Let's say we need to create a few variants of this card. No, let's I will show you. To create component, let me. To create a component, you can use this icon, create component. For now, just to remember. Not you don't have to do it right now. You will have time after this presentation. So we created a component. And how the components work. So this is a master component, and now we created an instance of this component. What instance I will show you. What instance? Let's say we have here 3 instances of this card. And now we decided, let's say in our design, change the color of this like bar. We can just sorry, I will replace it here. very small. We can choose the right color here, or just to choose here and change the color. As you can see, all instances also follows this changing. This is a very practical thing, because if you have a large design, as we saw, you need to like edit every component. But if you create a component before you're designing and use these instances, you can just edit only component, and every instances also will change the appearance. Let's say we need to we want to change the text. Sunshine mix. Okay, let's say oak favorite mix. As you can see, every instances also do the same as the master component. This is a very cool feature, so I suggest you to use it, because it's speed up your designing process. Let's say what we a couple of example. Maybe we decided to like change the lane. So, for instance, like change the button color. It worked like this. Okay. What we also need to know about the components, we can create variants of these components. And we can use it for such purpose. Let's say we decided to create two options for light theme and dark theme. Let's change the colors. Let's see. This, what we have here. Okay. Let's see. This one. And here we have this one. Yeah. And now we have two options of this card, and we can like use it depending on the purpose, on situation, and easily switch between them. This is a core feature, I guess, of variants, because it's very useful. So let's say you just decided to use this card in your design, but you need to create, for example, variants for dark mode, let's say. And you don't have to just go to your design or changing colors manually. And you just need to change in different variants, and that's it. So this is how the components works. Cool. Okay, let's talk about after layouts, I guess. What the core feature of after layouts is. I will show you. Okay. I choose this example. And delete the fonts. So now you see like these elements separately, not organized in the card, but using the after layout feature, you can to use after layout, you can use Shift plus A combination and organize these elements. Okay. I will show you. Imagine we don't use after layouts. So if you need to, let's say, put this text on top, you need to manually like drag and drop into this, then do this manually, and so on. But if again, if we use after layout, oh sorry, we can just move it on the top on one click. Okay, we will practice this thing now. It is just to show you the how it works. Okay, let's create. So today's our practical task is to recreate this this card, and if we will do it, we can recreate this card. How to do it? I will show you. We will use only in general. This is overlapping is terrible. How we could collapse it? So we will use only features from this bar that we already know, and we can create using this bar this pretty nice card. Okay, let's say let's start. So to use we can choose this one to create to start. Let's say
Right now, is it-
no. Yes. I will show you how to do it, and then we will maybe take a break, and after the break we can just focus on this practical task. Yeah. So just follow what I am doing, and that's all. Don't create your design for now. Okay, we will start from this one. Okay, we can see the size of this element using, in my case, command and click. We can use this element. We can see the size. So if we, yeah, pretty similar. We can change this size using this input fields. Then we need to put text. So to do this, we can choose text and write like the same text. Okay, it works. We can see size of text here and type. In our case, it's Roboto medium. So Roboto medium, the same. Again, next one, this small text. Okay, step. Okay, done. Yeah. Now let's move to this interesting bar. So to do this, we need to also understand what size. Let's say in our case, 4 pixels. Let's create another type of shape, rectangle, and create for the same size shape with the same size. Also, we see that this corner around it, we can also do this. We can use this input field and round the corner. Now, how we can do this progress bar? We can just Command C, Command V, duplicate this shape, make it smaller, and change the color. Now we have pretty similar bar. Now let's take this time elements and okay, we can use text for here and create something similar. In our case, so the size of fonts similar, 12 and 12, Roboto regular. And we can just copy this text and put it here and change the time. Yes, and now let's move to this navigation elements. Let's recreate this button. So again, we can just choose this shape, ellipse, and duplicate this size 6. Okay, we can use. Now we have this ellipse the same, circle in our case, and let's create this triangle. To do this, we can use this shape tool and just draw something like this. And let's fill it with color. And we can remove the stroke. Yep, seems pretty similar. We can move this triangle. And let's say we can use group for here. Command G to create a group. Okay. Now we need to create these elements, errors. To do this, we can just duplicate this element. Command C, Command V. We have and decrease the size. Let's say it could be, oh no, 16 maybe pixels, and duplicate it. Put it together and combine using Command G. Yep. So we can put it here, and you can use. Okay, let's duplicate it. Use it here, and you can use combination Shift H to create opposite option, and align it in the center. Now we have a lot of elements. I just take these icons because it's to take time to recreate it, and we don't need to do it. Just took this icon. Yeah, now we have almost all. Okay, and we forgot about this menu. Okay, let's took just a little. Let's Command C, let's put it here. Okay, now we have all elements, and as you can see, it took 5 minutes, maybe 10. But this is easy, very easy to create, and we need to organize it into this card. Okay, let's do this. To do it's maybe locked. Why? Okay, it works. So yeah, before doing this, you can organize every elements using After Layout feature. To do this, let's try to use Shift plus A combination. So select these elements, not now, maybe, but just to remember, and use it. And this one, and we can use this. Well, yes, plus A. And let's say, and that's all, I guess. And let's try to create a card. And also Shift plus A. Now we have pretty similar card, but without the background. We can add this background using this fill panel and add the background. Okay, we create, let's create dark version. Okay. Yes, better, but not enough. We can add some spacing around these elements And this is also after layout feature. You can see these tiny input fields here. It helps you to add some spacing around the elements. Let's say we can add 12, 20 and 20, but it's not enough. Okay, we can just put manually size here. And oh.
It's like 30 pixels from that side.
yeah, could be maybe. Yep. Yeah, it works. Just keep it for now. Okay, now we have, and here we can organize these elements in a way that we like or we need. But for now it works, but something wrong with this one. So we need to put it here, I guess. Okay. Okay, it works. Okay, let's keep it for now. This is after layout feature. But we need to round the corner also, yes? So let's try to do something. Yes, now we have, but I don't like, yeah, maybe. We can increase contrast. Also, we can change the color. And we need to add this menu bar. To do this, we need to like put it here. But as you can see, put it in the center because we choose this option. It's okay, but we need to create another after layout for this and use this feature. But yeah, but this one. So after layout also have feature here like hug, fixed, and fill container. It helps you to create some behavior of elements. It's maybe for now it's not needed, but just to remember. So when you fill, so this container fills all space inside the other container. Let's keep it for now, but we need to create this menu. Yeah, almost done. But something wrong with this one. Let me check. Let me try. Let me. Okay, it works. Cool. So we have pretty similar card now, and we need to put the image here. How we can do this? This is about we can upload. Just manually upload the image from our computer using this. So we need to let's get back. So we can choose the shape. If you want to add the image, choose this like option and upload. But instead of this, let's try to use the plugin. Plugins store it here, and you can go here and choose the plugin and widget options. And let's say Unsplash. It's very famous sites with different photos, and also it has plugin for Figma. Okay, and we need to find some image for our card. Let's say it could be like man. Let's try. Yeah, we have like different portraits of men. Let's choose this one. Pretty simple. So again, we can like draw the shape. Then move to the plugin. Choose plugin. In our case, it's Unsplash. Type your request. Okay, and select the photo. Okay, it works. It works. This is one way, very useful way to add image fast. Okay, so let's continue. Unsplash. And choose this. Okay, let me try. Oh, yeah. So as you can see, creating cards is a very interesting process. And now I suggest to maybe take a break. And after the break, you can try to create your own card, and I will help you to do this.